Yeah, I'm starting my live stream right away. I want to appreciate from you, all my subscribers all over the world, for supporting me, for watching my videos. Yeah, to subscribe to my channel. I really appreciate those people watching my film by data every day by day. Yeah, I really appreciate from you. Our tutorial for today is how to sharpen clipper blade tutorial. Let's leave that one first. Let's go into the stone. I'm very sorry. How to sharpen the surface of the super hard manual sharpening stone. The stone we are using to sharpen clipper blade. Get me right, sir. Get me right, ma'am. The stone that we are using, the barbers, stylists, barber engineer, the stones that they are using to sharpen the clipper blade. I want to give you a tutorial on how to sharpen the surface. You can't just buy it new, continue using like that. It will not work. How can you make it? How can you make your step after the step to get the sharpening surface on the super hard manual sharpening stone? I appreciate from you all over the world, starting from my village, Nigeria, Africa, United States of America, UK, etc., etc. Let us go into the workshop now, and I will show you, explain for you how we can step by step sharpen the surface of the super hard manual sharpening stone. Let us go into the field now. Yeah, do not be annoyed with me. I'm setting my camera. Yeah, you are welcome back again. This is Master Barbers Hotel. At the same time, Master Barbers Comedy TV. I run the two channels. I'm still reminding you, and I do it every day by day. This is Master Barbers Hotel on YouTube. Master Barbers Comedy TV. Those two channels are owns the two. We are running it together. By the grace of God, we achieve better at the end of the show. Now, I want to give you a tutorial how we can sharpen the surface of the super hard manual sharpening stone. This is the stone. This is original super hard manual sharpening stone. Can you see the way it is? This is original super hard manual sharpening stone. You can see it. I want to teach you how to sharpen the surface. When you become a real professional in sharpening of the stone, you can still sharpen this side. Yeah, I've did a tutorial on that. There was one stone I blend. Yeah, I sharpen almost the whole side. I sharpen here, I sharpen here, I sharpen here, I sharpen here, I sharpen this surface, I sharpen this surface. I sharpen all the directions, all the faces, and I use it to sharpen. I use each side or each surface to sharpen clipper blade in that tutorial. That is why I used to tell you, go back to my old videos too. Don't base only on the new ones. There are some value, even I cannot say some, all my videos are valuable. No one you pick and watch, you will not gain. I'm telling you sincerely. Any video you pick, look at the topic, watch my video, you must have to gain. Yeah, we will not stay long today because of I still have another tutorial to do after this one. Yeah, this one is oral lesson on how to sharpen the surface, this surface of the super hard manual sharpening stone. Can you see it? This is oral lesson on how to sharpen the surface of the super hard manual sharpening stone. How are we going to start? Before I go far, please do not be annoyed with me. I combine many works together. I charge phones. Yeah, I play PS2 games. I barb hair. I sharpen clipper blade with a stone, with this type of stone. I sharpen clipper blade with sharper. I draw building plan. So I combine all this work together in one shop. So what I'm trying to fashion out is that customer may come to collect phone or to charge phone. You know, be annoyed with me. Yeah, please. That's how I used to say it every day. Now, we are barbers, stylists, proprietor, the barber engineer, the nobles used to do some mistakes. This stone, when you buy it new, it cannot sharpen clipper blade. When you buy it new, it cannot sharpen the clipper blade. Yeah, you have to fashion out. You have to sharpen the surface first. When you sharpen the surface, that is number one thing you have to do. After, you now fashion out the sharpening surface on the super hard manual sharpening stone. That is the second step. After fashioning out the sharpening surface on the surface of the super hard manual sharpening stone, you now use clipper blade, that is bottom clipper blade. All these tapper blades, very strong ones, especially chauba. You now look for chauba clipper blade or blade that is very, very powerful like chauba. You now look for it. You now use it to fashion out the surface. Yeah, you use that blade to do the finishing of the fashioning of the sharpening surface out. Then after, you now be using it to sharpen your clipper blade. But before you get into that, when you buy your stone nail, well, you get your stone, you acquire your stone nail, you cannot use it to sharpen clipper blade like that. It will not work. What are the steps to take to sharpen the clipper blade? The stone. What are the processes to follow so that when you buy it new and you want to sharpen it, what are the process you likely to take? Please, if you have any barber around you, if you are a barber stylist, please help me be sharing this video out. Yeah, because everybody has clippers now. Not only barbers, not only stylists, not only proprietor, not only barber engineer. Almost everybody now buying different type of clippers. Yeah, and I'll continue to be giving you different type of tutorial on the clipper maintenance, how to sharpen clipper blade, different types. At the same time, I will be giving you tutorial on the stone, super hard manual sharpening stone. I will let you know different type of stones we have. I will let you know how you can identify original super hard manual sharpening stone. What are the tests you can put on top to make you understand or to make you really know that this one is original super hard manual sharpening stone. Those are the things. When you are watching my life, you base on my life. But if you really want to enjoy me very well, you need to enjoy this tutorial. Not the no people. If you really want to enjoy this tutorial, is to subscribe to my two channels. First, subscribe to my two channels. You will gain a lot. Master Barbers Hotel and Master Barbers Comedy TV. This channel I'm using to do the program now. That is the Master Barbers Comedy TV. I still own Master Barbers Hotel, MASTRBARBERS, space, bracket open, OTTE, bracket close. Master Barbers Hotel, Master Barbers Comedy TV. Subscribe to the two channels for you to gain advantage of watching my live, my shorts, my videos. You can be able to select anyone good for you. All are good. And don't base on the new videos only. Still go back to the old ones, old videos. All my videos are valuable. I produce all my videos, all my shorts, all my live stream to answer to many of the problem in the sharpening of the clipper industry, in the sharpening of the clipper blade industry, in the sharpening of the stone. How to maintain stone, how to maintain the clipper blade, the clipper itself. That is how I produce all my videos. No one you watch, you must have to gain. Please, as you are joining me one by one, help me be sharing the program out. Let many people get the advantage of watching this live. It's very, very important. It's not only barber now. Not only stylists, not only barber engineer, not only proprietors. The whole public now buying clipper, using clipper. Yeah. How can you sharpen the stone? That is the oral lesson you want to do now. How are you going to sharpen it? I will first explain for you. When I explain, if time permit me, as I've told you, we are going into workshop. I will now show you step by step how we can sharpen the surface. Physically, you see it. Then we test it. You can see? So, but now, before we go into the field, I must have to explain for you better. If I don't explain, when I start the practical aspect of it, you will not likely to understand anything there. It will just be like I'm performing the magic, and it's not like that. It's not magic. So that is why I used to explain my own tutorial very well. I used to explain the topic I want to do, that is the practical aspect of it I want to do. I will first explain in oral language for everybody to really understand before we get into the field, before we get into the workshop. Yeah, when you buy your stone nail, the last tutorial, the live stream I did, I gave out, how can you identify original super hard manual sharpening stone? The one for barber, I'm telling you, not for carpenter. For barber, for barbing, or for sharpening of the clipper blades, professor, any type of clipper blade, how can you identify original one? I did it in the last tutorial. I will still repeat it for the new viewers so that they can be able to know the meaning of what we are doing. I will just flash back a little. When you see stone like this, how can you know that this one is original? How can you identify that this stone is original? How can you really want to test that this stone I acquire can sharpen clipper blade professionally, logically, technically? Okay, this stone I hold in my hand, how can I know whether the one they gave to me, the one they said to me I order for, is original one? That is number one thing you have to do. You have to know. Number one process, that the weight of super hard manual sharpening stone original is heavy. Do you see it in my hand? Very, very heavy. When you look it, you look it small. But when you now feel the weight, it's very, very heavy. Yeah, very, very heavy. Just be like rock. Very, very heavy in the hand. That is number one thing you have to know. Very, very heavy. Very, very heavy in hand. That is number one thing. Number two, when this one fall on the ground, bam, when you mistakenly misplace it, or you want to put it somewhere, or somebody obstructs you, then it now fall on the ground, on the hard ground, like cement ground, tie road, etc., or on the real iron. It now fall on the real iron. It cannot break easily. It can break, but not easily broken. Try to understand me. It is not brittle at all. It is not what just can just fall and just pieces. No, original one cannot do that one for you. Before this one can break into two onto pieces, that is heavy downfall. Every one that can make it break. That is number two. Try to take note the heaviness, the weight. That is number one. Secondly, remind me again, as you are following me, I myself have forgotten. Let's come back again. So the second one is when this one fall down, it is not easily broken. It is not easily broken. Number three, this surface now, look at the surface very well. Look at it very well. Let me show you properly so that I can be able to see it very well. Can you see the surface? Either this surface, this surface, this surface, this surface, this surface, this surface, anywhere you apply oil on it, it will not swallow it. When you drop oil on top now, the oil will still be there for a longer period of time. It will only be spreading around. It cannot enter inside. That is number three. Number one, very heavy. Number two, it is not easily broken. Number three, when you put oil on top, it is not easily absorbed. But the major important, if you really want to know if it's original, it's not original, you use kerosene. Use pure kerosene, not mixed with oil. Put it on top. Let me show you now the way you are going to put it. You see this one now? I've dropped oil. This one is oil. You can never enter inside. But there are some fake ones too. When you drop oil, it cannot absorb it immediately. It can take you like 1 hour before it will now enter. But for you to really know surely, purely that this one is original or it's not original, put kerosene on top. I don't have kerosene here. Whether it's PTK in a filling station, I don't know the name. You see, put kerosene on top. Not be say you drop it inside kerosene. You don't drop inside kerosene. As I hold it like this, or you put it on the ground, or on the table, on the chair, on the bench. You place it somewhere. You now put kerosene on top. You will see that before twinkle of eye, that kerosene will disappear. It will enter inside the stone, which means it is not original stone. It cannot sharpen the clipper blade professionally, logically, strategically, technically. Okay. Can you see now? Those are the areas. If you don't really understand what you hold, this stone, if you don't really understand the meaning, if you don't really understand the language belonging to the stone, you can never use it professionally. That is where many barbers, stylists, proprietors, barber engineer, many people that have the mind of sharpening only clipper blades, that is where many people do mistake. Many know how to sharp clipper blade very well, but they don't get original stone. Can you see? When you go to the market, you ask for original stone. No marketer will ever tell you all what is selling is fake. No one will ever tell you. It is you to use your sense, to use your common sense, experience in that world, to really fashion out the original. Yeah, when you know how to fashion out original, even those marketers, they will know your own apart. They will say, Oga, come, this one is original. And once they give you is original, you test it in their presence. You see, those are the things. If you don't really understand this stone, you can't use it because it's very, very heavy, very, very hard. When they tell you something is very, very hard, it will be very, very hard to sharp. It's not easy to sharp it. Yeah, it is not easy to sharpen. When I newly started this job, I was small. I was a small boy. I have no master. Really. I'm really talented from God. When I continue practicing on how to sharpen stone, at times, only one surface can take me a week. That time, I started olden days, about 40 years ago now, or 30-something years ago. When I newly start, before I can sharpen one surface, it used to take me at least 1 week before I get it right. That was how I continue. Yeah, continuous practice makes perfection. When you continue practicing, you are not tired of that practicing. Before you can get it right, you must have to do mistakes. And that is where people are getting problem again. Anybody that wants to do something, even apart from this sharpening, we don't like to do mistake. And once you are avoiding mistakes, you are running away from mistakes, you cannot learn. At times, it was through that mistake you made, you now get into the road, normal road. From there, once you master it forever. You know it forever. It can never bring confusion to your eyes again, to your mind. Yeah, I really appreciate for you people joining me. Let me still speak my language. Mo dúpẹ́ pọ̀ lọ́wọ́ yín ẹ̀yin tí ẹ ń wò mí tí ẹ jẹ́ ọmọ Yorùbá, àwọn àtàgbọ́ Yorùbá, tí ẹ ń wò mí káàkiri àgbáyé, Ọlọ́run ọba máa wà pẹ̀lú yín. I'm appreciating from all of you, everybody all over the world, for joining me on the program. I can see you. We don't plenty now. Àti pọ̀ gan. Yeah, we must have to know this thing. We must have to know it. But I don't want to rush you. Because this thing, as you are watching at it, as you are looking at it, it is the only instrument all Baba fear past. All Baba fear this stone. When you see it, you look it come. Say this stone náà ni. Ṣebí kí n kàn mú kí n gbé blade lórí ẹ̀ kí n pọ́n náà ni. Ó gbé kìíní lé ó pọ́n kò mú. Ó gbé kejì lé ó pọ́n kò mú. Ẹlòmíì lè ṣe the 100 tí ò ní mú. What I'm trying to say in my language is that many barber stylists, proprietor, barber engineer look this stone common. When you look at it, you think it's a very, very it's very, very small now. Just to buy stone, just to put your blade on top, you put kerosene, you just rub it all over, then you just take it, you test it, then it will work. It's a big lie. Many have tested it, it doesn't work. Many, not say some, many have tested. They have tried their best. It is only an instrument 98% of Baba doesn't know how to use it. Just to put it in that way. Any town you go throughout the world, any city you go throughout the world, any village you go throughout the world, anywhere you go throughout the world, I'm not talking of only black countries, even among the whites, all over the country, 98% of the barber, stylist, proprietor, barber engineer doesn't know how to use this sharpening stone. Even many people using sharper, the engine, electric clipper blade sharpening machine to sharpen clipper blade professionally, logically, technically okay, that they have been using it over 20-30 years professionally without mistake, without error. Many cannot use this stone. Many cannot use this manual. This one is manual, real manual. You use your thumb. This one goes along with the thumb. Yeah, this stone you are watching go along with the thumb. Yeah, the thumb is your power. The thumb now works in together with the brain, together with your eyes. Can you see? Those three things are very, very important in sharpening of the clipper blade using the sharpening stone. Yeah, the thumb is your power. Then you now direct the power to the brain. Then from the brain to your eyes. Those are the three things you match together to be able to give you professional sharpening of different type of clipper blade using different type of stone, anytime, anyhow. Yeah. So I want everybody to really understand the nature of sharpening, because many people are hiding this fact for people. Even those people using sharper, they put it in the store. They put it inside one corner using it. They don't allow their customers to see it. Many people using this stone to sharpen clipper blade for commercial, they don't allow their customers to see it. How their stone is, they don't allow people to see it. The chemicals, the materials they are using to sharpen, they don't allow anybody to see it. Then the way they are doing their sharpening on the super hard manual sharpening stone, they don't allow anybody to see it. Only them knows what he or she is doing. That is where this knowledge did not expand. The little people, very few people that knows it, they don't want other people to know. They hide the fact. They hide the original part of it. Can you see? When you ask them questions, they will never answer you. That is why I am giving out this tutorial. Please, if you have barbers friend, if you are a barber, or if you are watching this program, you are not a barber, help me share this program out. I want many barbers, the whole barber, stylist, proprietor, barber engineer to gain the advantage. Can you see the oil? Since I've been talking, since I've been doing the live stream, the oil is still there. This one is original. This stone you are watching is almost 25 years ago. I bought it almost 25 years ago, and I'm still using it, making money for me. I'm using it to sharpen my own clipper blade. I'm using it for commercial. I have them plenty. I pick anyone I like. Once you have the experience of using the instrument, you have the experience of sharpening the stone, you have the experience of maintaining. You can use this one stone for 30 years. I'm telling you, ask the professionals, they will tell you. When you get original stone, you can use it for 30 years. This one I'm holding. You can use it for 30 years, only this one. But you still have to mix it with different types to be upgrading your knowledge, your experience in sharpening of the stone, in sharpening of the clipper blades. Yeah, I really appreciate from you again, all my viewers. Almighty God be with you. All my subscribers all over the world. Almighty God be with you. Don't forget, subscribe to Master Barbers Hotel 2. Master Barbers, this is Master Barbers Comedy TV. I own the channel. I'm the owner. If you want to know how to sharpen clipper blade, how to sharpen stone, comedy, all those things, it's there for this one. This Master Barbers Comedy TV. At the same time, subscribe to Master Barbers Hotel. MasterBarbers. space bracket open OTTE bracket close Master Barbers Ote. Subscribe to that channel too, because at times I may not come live on this one. You check me on the Master Barbers Hotel. At times I want to be doing it now so that I will go live on the two, but there's no money now. I'm still working on it, so that you are watching me on Master Barbers Comedy TV live. You'll be watching me on Master Barbers Hotel live. You'll be watching me on the Facebook live. You'll be watching me on the Instagram live. You'll be watching me on the TikTok live, etc., etc. We are going into that level so that the whole world can gain the advantage. So I have a customer to charge phone. Please just give me a minute. I'm coming back. I'll be right. I'll be here right away now. Down.
Ben. Yusuf. Sao lo yan? Keo, say.
I'm coming back. Yeah, I am back again. I'm very, very sorry for that. I'm very, very sorry. I'm very, very sorry. I just gathered the work together. Ọlọ́run kó ṣàánú mi o. Kíṣẹ́ pọ̀ kọ́ lówó o. There's no money, but there is brain. I thank God. So, if you want to sharpen this blade now, if you want to sharpen this stone, let us start the tutorial now, the oral lesson on how to sharpen the stone. What are the things you are going to look for? For Yoruba people, I will be speaking Yoruba, I will be speaking English. What are the things you are going to look for before sharpening this surface of the stone? Kí ni àwọn nǹkan tá a máa wá tí kó tó di pé a máa pọ́n ojú bléèdì yìí, ojú òkúta yìí? Number one thing we have to look for, granite, gravel, sharp sand. A máa wá òkúta akọ, a máa wá òkúta abo, a máa wá yẹ̀pẹ̀ sharp sand, àwọn yẹ̀pẹ̀ tí máa múwọ́ yẹn, yanrìn tó máa múwọ́ yẹn, àwọn nǹkan tá a lè lò nìyẹn. Then after that one now, we now go and find a flat surface, cemented floor, flat surface, or concrete floor, flat surface. Or I can even advise you to buy grinding pepper. That grinding pepper stone, òkúta ọlọ́ọ̀lọ́ta gangan, olókúta tí a máa sojú ẹ̀ tí máa flat yẹn. Go and buy grinding pepper sharpening stone. New one that the surface is very, very flattened. So ẹ lọ ra òkúta ẹ̀ bá ń pè ọlọ ìlọta olókúta yẹn ò lè máa lọ rà tójú ẹ̀ pẹlẹbẹ dáadáa. So yanrìn yẹn, òkúta akọ òkúta bó yẹn, ẹ wàá mú hámà ẹ fi fọ́ wẹ́wẹ́, ẹ fi gbá pẹ́pẹ́pẹ́pẹ́pẹ́ lórí símẹ́ǹtì, gbogbo ọ̀fọ̀ yóò wá ṣe wínrin, yóò fẹ́ dàbí yanrìn. Now as you get the sharp sand, you get granite. You now use your hammer to break it. You break them to pieces. Those are the materials you'll be putting on the grinding pepper. You spread it on the grinding pepper stone. Ẹ wàá fọ́n sí ojú òkúta yẹn, ẹ dà sójú rẹ̀, ẹ fọwọ́ ṣe fẹ́rẹ́fẹ́ lójú ẹ̀, àyíká gbogbo ojú ẹ̀. Try to understand me very well. You buy a grinding pepper stone, or you look for a very flat surface cement floor or concrete floor, very, very flat one that is bigger than this stone, wide. You now spread, you put granite there. You now use stone to break down those granites. You break them into pieces. It will now be like sand. It will not reach the level of sand, but it's coming to the level of sand. Then you now turn the stone, you put it on top. You now be using this one to grind it. You use this one to be a small grinding pepper stone, as if say you are grinding pepper. You now be using it to scrub it from back to the front on that sharpening grinding pepper stone. You now be using it to scrub the surface. You will be using it to scrub the surface. You will be grinding those small granite. You will be grinding it, so that as you are grinding it, turn those things to pepper and tomato, as if you are grinding tomato and pepper on the grinding stone. You now use one as a small grinding stone to do the running. Then the way you are sharpening it, the way you are grinding those things on the grinding pepper stone, you are sharpening the surface of your stone. So it is very, very hard to sharp before, because if you are doing it before this one can get effect, it used to take a long time. You continue doing it little by little. When you use that one now turn to powder, yeah, that granite now turn to powder. You now pack it one side. You refresh. You put another one there. You find many granites, many one. You put it somewhere. Then you now grind them plenty. You now be putting it as paste, as material, spreading it on the grinding pepper stone. You now be using this one to scrub the surface. You'll be scrubbing it up and down, up and down, up and down. You continue like that. When you do it, that granite now turn to powder. You pack it again. You re-put another one. You continue. Ìtí mò ń gbìyànjú láti ṣàlàyé ni wípé ẹ wá ọlọ́ọ̀lọ́ta olókùúta granite ti fọ́ wẹ́wẹ́ yẹn, ẹ sì kó ẹ fọ́ tó máa pọ̀, ẹ wá máa bù sójú rẹ̀ wínrínwínrín, ẹ fi yíká gbogbo ojú ẹ wá mú eléyìí ó dàbí ọmọ ọlọ, ẹ wá máa fi lọ ojú rẹ̀, ojú tẹ́ fẹ́ pààyàn gangan, ẹ máa fi lọ, ẹ máa fi lọ wájú lọ bọ̀ lọ wájú lọ bọ̀. Bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣe ń lọ yẹn ó ń pọ́n ojú eléyìí. Tó bá wá yá, granite yẹn á wá di powder, á dèlùbọ́, ẹ wá kó kúrò lójú rẹ̀, ẹ tún fómi sí i. Bẹ́ẹ̀ sì máa ṣe lọ nìyẹn. Tẹ́ bá wá ń ṣe lọ bẹ́ẹ̀, ẹ rí i wípé ojú stone yìí òun náà wá flat bí ojú ọlọ yẹn. Ó máa flat gan. Tẹ́ bá fẹ́ check ẹ̀, bí mo ṣe gbé yìí, bẹ́ẹ̀ lẹ sì máa gbé. Ẹ wá fojú wò ó, ẹ fojú wò ó. Ibi tó bá dín kòtò bá pẹ́ àárín ẹ dín kòtò, iṣẹ́ yẹn ò tí ì ṣe nìyẹn. Ẹ tún máa ṣe lọ so that àwọn ibi tó ga yẹn yóò lọ bá bí kòtò yẹn, gbogbo wà pẹlẹbẹ. What I'm trying to say in my language is that when you put the grinding pepper stone down, or you do it on a very flat floor, cement floor or concrete floor, you now spread the granite that you have broken to pieces. You spread it on top of that platform, or on top of the cement floor iron. You now turn this one on top, the surface you want to sharpen. You now be scrubbing this one on top. You'll be going to and fro. As you are going to and fro on the hard object, you put that small granite there, either on the cement floor, on the concrete floor, on the hard iron. You now be going. As you are going, you are taking system to sharpen the surface of the stone. At the same time, the more you are going non-stop, that ignite rock, that is granite, is now turning to powder. When that one turn to powder, you pack it off, you reapply another one, because you get it plenty. You reapply another one there. That is how you continue. So as you are doing it, you are sharpening the surface. So if you now want to check, you take it, you clean it with rag, because it will be very dirty. That time you clean it with rag. When you clean it finish, you now take it, see the way I take it. You now hold it, let me use the other side here. You now hold it like this, use your eyes to check. You will see where the O, if you see O, maybe in the center, which means all this side has been leveled, but remain the center. And the next thing you do is to continue doing it. All this place will be going down to meet the level of the center. When you now do it, it now comes to meet the level of the center. Everything will now flat. When you carefully watch it like this, everything will now be flattened. Once everything is flattened, you have gotten the first number one process. You clap for yourself. Pa, 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 pa. You have gotten the first process. That is why I am telling you, sharpening of the clipper blade using super hard manual sharpening stone is logical. Very, very logic. If you don't have the talents, you are rushing. You cannot get it right. Because this thing I'm telling you, when I newly start, it can take me a week to sharpen only one surface before I get it right, before I get it flattened. So when I continue doing it from time to time, from time to time, from time to time, then you keep patient. You don't rush in doing it. It is your free time, time that nobody will disturb you. No any obstruction will come. Even you may go into secluded area where nobody will see you. Maybe your backyard. Even inside your room, you can do it. Inside your parlor. You just put a carpet on the ground, very big one, carpet. Then you put your stone on top. When you do it, you carry that carpet outside, no stain on the ground. You can do it outside, but just go to a secluded area where nobody will be disturbing you at all. Because when you continue doing it, you are you clean very well. You know there are some substances on the surface when you are doing it. You now use rag, you find plenty rags, so you cut them small small. You use one to clean the surface very well. You now check. When you check, that your checking will be showing you where the hole is, where the grounding doesn't touch. It has not. You be seeing it from there. The inspiration will be coming that this thing, the space wide before where it goes down, but now as you continue, the space is reducing little by little. That is how you will continue doing it until the whole surface is flattened. And once the whole surface is flattened, your mind will be telling you that you have gotten the first process. That's number one step. Ejema Binu, please, I'm coming back. I have a customer again. I have to go and plug phone. We will enjoy ourselves. Today, I want to bring one hip hop man for you. If the man can make it, he's going to join me here. He's going to give us better rapping freestyles. I'm coming back. Láti náà àná o, òun wù mí kúrò ní má ṣáàjì o, òun wù mí rárá, bá ń tìbọ̀ fún nígbà ojú ṣáàjì mi. Fóònù ọ̀bá ṣáàjì máa ń kà láyà ni. Ọ̀sìn mi bá ń lò ọmọ. Báwo ni? A máa sọ orí di ìtàkàdọ̀.
Ìjọba bá mi máa ń pẹ̀lú.
Ọ̀tọ́ wá sí iwájú ọ̀sẹ̀ ẹgbẹ́ lọ. Tí bá wo ilé ìjọba chájì, tí bá tẹ̀sí ìjọba chájì, ní ìlú tẹ́jà ti lè kó lọ́mọ ló bá wọn.
Bàbá mi. Ẹ ṣeun.
I'm coming back. I'll be back very soon.